Hello, friends. I wanted to talk through a couple of the decisions I've been making pertaining to only doing what I love and taking it a step further into only thinking what I love and only feeling what I love, which I made a very prominent decision to do when I started experiencing some health things that weren't fun. While that was happening, I was asking myself, this is my resistance showing itself. So that's not fun. And even if it is on its way out, even if this is my resistance signaling to me that, hey, we're leaving now, you're done with us, see you later. I wanted to go forward in a more aware and deliberate way, right? Why would I include resistance in my life where I don't have to? That's dumb. Why am I not living to the best of my ability, right? That's dumb. And so, noticing where I was still choosing anything less than amazing, anything less than feel good, anything less than nurturing, loving, right? I'm not doing anymore, because I love learning, and I love literature, and I love art, and I love things that people are creating. And sometimes, though, those things don't feel good. Sometimes being serious and being a good citizen feels terrible. And so those are the things that I've cut out. I already wasn't watching television that was violent or, just not feel good stuff. So I cut out politics, and I cut out books that weren't very, very fun. And I had to make a decision today that wasn't fun either. So one of my favorite authors, Sally Rooney, I don't love all of her books equally, but I have read them all. She released a new book today. I had requested it from the library, and I got the copy today in my Libby account. And I read the description of the book, and it's about chronic illness and death of a parent, and here it is. It's ready for me to read, and I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it. When I looked on Storygraph at what people were saying about it, what were the key words, it was 89% said it was emotional. And that doesn't mean happy. Emotional means sad, right? And so I'm just not going to read it. And that's a decision that's a little bit hard for me to make, but I'm making. I am reading this right now. I'm halfway done with the final book in the series, The Extraordinary series by TJ Klune. And this is lovely. This is delightful. This is incredible, and it's fun. And so I have to give up my intellectual snobbery to be happy and to live an extraordinary life, and I'm willing to do that. I just wanted to point out, it's sometimes the little things that we still hold on to. Our identity, I read literature, I read important authors, I follow politics, I know what's going on. Those were things that I was into, and not for status or anything, but just I wanted to be up to date on certain things at certain times, and no more. And I've been doing this now for a few months, and it feels exceptional. It feels really good. So I just keep building that momentum higher and higher. It's fun. So I definitely recommend it. If you've been holding on to things that just sort of make you feel like you're doing a good job, you're being a good person, or it's important for you to do this, or, it's just part of who you are, but it doesn't feel good, give it up and see how you feel. You can always go back to it. The cool thing about doing only what you love and thinking only what you love and feeling only what you love is that there's more time. There's more time. And what I'm finding is that the more I relax and enjoy and do only the things that I love, the more I'm reconnecting with what I really love. So if you're the kind of person who doesn't know what they want, who doesn't know what they like to do, I hear this a lot, try to, I was going to say monitor your thoughts, but yeah, pay attention. How are you feeling? Is what you're watching or reading making you feel constricted, making you feel like a victim, making you feel out of control? You can notice these things. And if you meditate, you'll have an easier time noticing when you're doing that. And if you can eliminate what you can, if you can reframe what you have to do, right? If you have to go to work, if you have to do something that you don't want to do, can you reframe it? Can you calibrate while you're doing it? Can you think of other things while you're doing it? You have way more control than you think, and I have way more control than I think. And as I am using that, I'm realizing like, oh yeah, okay, there's books I've been working on. I want to be a writer. I am a writer, but I want to do that more. And so here is the time to do it. Here's the time. I'm reading more, which is great for a writer. I have school, but school suddenly isn't as much work as it was feeling like it was. And so you are vibrational. You're not just a piece moving, right? You are creating time. You are an energy. So you can have more energy if you're replenishing yourself, if you're connecting with the stream that is coming to you. And I'm doing that, and I'm having a great time. And to change your momentum, it does take some time. It's like climbing a mountain. You're not just there the first step you take. Look at how fancy I am. I love it. We did it! 11,000 feet. I did a reading for myself this morning, because I often ask, like, what is most beneficial for me to focus on today? And this is what I got. This is exactly how it was. This is exactly how it was laid out. And guess what the first card was? Love. And guess what the last card was? Right time, right place, X marks the spot. And so even the things that I'm doing to check in, to see where I'm at, are mirroring this path that I'm on, which I love. That is why I love intuitive art. That is why I love meditating and talking to my higher self, because it's that validation is like, yes, girl, you're on the right track. So as I look outside and I see these beautiful mourning doves in my tree, and my cat trying to go into my closet, and the orchid that I got from Target that was like sunburnt. I don't know if you can see it. That is weird. This had a sunburnt leaf. It literally had a hole in it, and now I can't find it. And I don't know why. I don't know if that leaf disappeared, because it's actually looking a little weird right now. Maybe it's had too much sun. But it's blooming again, and it's going to bloom even more. Look at all these buds. So weird things are happening, and I'm really here for it. So the more I relax, the more I do only what I love, and think about only what I love, and feel only what I love, I've got more time, more clarity, more peace, more resources, more availability of what I want to be doing. And I think that is just plain old awesome. So I had to make this video and just fill you in. So let me know what you're up to. I'd love to hear from you in the comments, and I will see you very soon. Bye.